Welcome to Love God, Love Others. Find out who overcomes the world by participating in our 5-minute Bible study overview. Read 4 chapters a day except Sundays. Share one main point or quote of your choice from each chapter in the comments, and read the Bible in less than 1 year. Today's episode finishes 1 John with chapters 2 through 5. 1 John 2 imparts, "The world and its desires pass away, but the man who does the will of God lives forever." Anyone who chooses to be a friend of the world becomes an enemy of God. Who is the liar? It's the man who denies that Jesus is Christ. He is the atoning sacrifice for our sins, and not only ours, but also for the sins of the whole world. The only true need on this earth is Jesus. Everything else is optional. King Solomon, of all people, said everything else is meaningless outside of a right relationship with God. Question: will I believe the liar or the way, the truth, and the life? 1 John 3 announces, "How great is the love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God." This is how we know what love is. Jesus Christ laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for our brothers. God sacrificed his one and only Son for us. Jesus sacrificed himself for us. We should lay down our lives for others, sacrificing ourselves for them. Dear children, let us not love with words or tongue, but with actions and in truth. You see, we're supposed to go, make disciples, baptize, teach, and be the shepherds, the overseers, the elders, the deacons. Don't just listen to the word, but do what it says, for faith without deeds is dead. Question: is my love God's love? 1 John 4 continues with, "God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in him. This is how God showed his love among us. He has sent his one and only Son into the world that we might live through him. His divine power has given us everything we need for life and godliness. We come to God through him, and he intercedes on our behalf." Dear friends, let us love one another, for love comes from God. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. This is why I want all of us to share your main point or quote per chapter, so that you can actually love God, love others right here. Question: have I been ashamed to share my faith and love to save others? 1 John 5 questions: who is it that overcomes the world? Only he who believes that Jesus is the Son of God. Everyone who believes that Jesus is the Christ is born of God, and everyone who loves the Father loves his child as well. We know that anyone born of God does not continue in sin. The one who was born of God keeps him safe, and the evil one cannot harm him. We don't go to war the way the world does. God created us to be in a right relationship with him. Jesus turned the world upside right. Now it's our turn. Question: do I believe God or not? The world and its desire pass away. God is love, and as believers, we are his children. He sent his one and only Son to save us all. So with actions and truth, we are to love God, love others. Everything else is the opportunity to do these two. Until next time.